Greetings, I'm Caffeine Rage, and it's time to have a ball. We're going to be making a lot of puns with this game. Yeah, this time I am covering The Ball by Toltec Studios. It was released in October of 2010, if I recall correctly. It's one of these first-person puzzle games that popped up around the time that Portal and Portal 2 came out, and has since not really taken off all that much as a genre. And I was looking through my Steam games, and specifically the horror games, since this is actually releasing in October, the series. And this thing has the horror title, even though it's a action puzzler, so it seemed like a good bet for my first October Let's Play. So let's go ahead and roll. And yes, I'm very sorry for all the puns I'm about to make in this series. Let's go ahead and start the campaign, and I will see you on the other side.
Are you all right? That was quite a fall you took. Listen, the crane broke down. We have to fly in a replacement, and that will take some time. Go on and explore the area. We'll meet up with you later.
Obviously, we can't animate the fall, and that is a hell of a drop. I don't think anybody outside of being named Laura Croft could take a drop like that and, not die. This doesn't exactly look like a area that would be all that soft at a landing. Also, can't you go get a rope or something? I mean, generally isn't it a bad idea to go wandering around if you're separated? Well, I guess we can't complain all that much. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a game. So, this is The Ball. Oh, and we fall again. I swear my legs must be shattered into just fine little fragments of bone by now. Yes, display help messages. This is mostly an action puzzler from the descriptions I read. I actually haven't played this. This is going to be a blind Let's Play. Only thing I played so far was the first level, just to see if I wanted to play this game. So, this is going to be interesting. And no, that isn't the ball. This is how we control the ball. It has a... think of the right mouse button as basically the gravity gun out of Half-Life. Well, Half-Life 2, I should say. And the left is just basically throwing something with the gravity gun. It's an interesting mechanic. This is actually one makes something Unreal. That makes something an Unreal game jam. I think it was a game jam or a contest that in around 2009. Don't actually recall the year, but this is made in the Unreal Engine, which does have a very distinctive look, doesn't it? Think of it as basically Unreal meets Portal, if everything I've read is anything to go by. And here's our companion cube for the duration of our game. Well, not quite cube, but sphere. It is a nice thing that they actually have it where it'll go transparent if you hold a button or actually get too close to it. It's a nice touch. Otherwise, it'd be a very, very frustrating game, I would feel. Pressure plate that we really can't miss there. And we're rolling. I have to say that it does have a good feel to it, at least so far. Like I said before, I just played the first level, so I could easily be mistaken on how things turn out. And the fact that it has the horror title, maybe I'm a wuss to say that it unsettles me, but I'm just not a fan of the horror genre, as I've mentioned many times before. So the idea of this being a horror title, well, I guess we'll see, because there are a lot of types of horror. Come on, go over there. Press the button. Press it. There we go. Good ball. And this is our button. Thankfully no fall damage, or at least if there is fall damage, you have to fall a very long ways. Otherwise, well, it's something I haven't hit yet. I haven't hit any fall damage.
Mankind took the ball from them, the source of their mysterious power. They taught man many things: how to build, how to tame the land, and harness the seas. But when their children betrayed them, they guided man no longer. They recoiled and became angry, became vengeful. Mankind prayed that they would never find the ball.
Okay, so this is the Ball of the Gods. Strange. I guess mankind won the toss and elected to receive. And here's a nice little mechanic. It's very hard to miss where you're supposed to throw this thing. And yes, I did realize that there was a monkey person up here. And he's not too thrilled to be around me. And we'll leave him alone. Leave him to his wall of text. Wall of exposition. As we continue on with Mine Dung Beetle Simulator 2010. Would it be Mine Aztec? Well, this is made by Toltec Studios, which I do realize, on looking up how to pronounce it properly, is a predecessor to the Aztecs, so maybe it's Toltec Dung Beetle Simulator 2010, I don't know. All I do know is that so far I've kind of enjoyed this, but then again, this is just the opening area. Okay, trying to remember this part. I literally just played the first level last night, and that was it. That's all the experience I have with the ball. So I'm actually looking forward to getting past the opening area to see what else they do. Because if they do take the inspiration from Portal, it's going to be a simple concept, but a lot of innovation with how that simple concept is applied. So, or like how Portal takes the idea of you make a portal on the wall, but then they do a lot of stuff with it. Wait, what is this? I didn't notice this before. Okay. We have tested our new mines. We had to discover a way to lave water from the underground river for all the thirsty mouths buried within the constraining... I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that word. Convoys of water bearers between the work sites took able arms away from the build. So we set out to construct a new system, but we were left frustrated. All throws failed. A whole month was wasted. Okay, so there are secrets in this game, it appears. I didn't notice that on the way through here the first time. So it is good to know. Anyway, onward. I said onward. Go. That's not welcoming. Not welcoming in the slightest. It looks like a Lara Croft style pit trap. Ah, Tomb Raider, you did love your spike pit traps. That's something that kind of missed out on in the 2013 version, if I recall correctly. Ah, yes, the connected buttons. Another... I'm not going to say rip-off of Portal, because rip-off is not quite the proper term for this. Inspiration, I guess, would be the proper term. Even though some people that don't understand that you borrow good... Yes, I'm standing on the button. That you borrow and innovate on other people's designs to further your own. It's why when people say that a game is a Minecraft ripoff, for example, it just distresses me. Because there is a lot that can be done with the Minecraft style of gameplay. Even though Minecraft for me is just one of those games that I played it for a bit, but I just don't see the lasting appeal of it. Maybe it's just I'm too old. It's very possible. Come on. And we press this one. Don't worry, I'll be floundering on levels in the next video. As a matter of fact, I'm going through this area a lot faster, so I may hit puzzles that I don't know very soon. I know I could always do these completely blind, but I at least want some sort of feel for the game before I start recording. I already make it so that I don't record a lot of things because of my playtesting. I don't want to waste more time. Well, let's see, I was talking about Minecraft. That it's just one of those games that I got bored with outside of some extreme modding, and even then the modding scene is kind of iffy. It feels like they make mods that just I'm trying to think the proper word for it. They make them so that they don't really fit in with the style of the world. So you'll have a nuclear generator, for example, or nuclear, depending on if you're president or not, where it just doesn't fit. And whenever I'm... That's an odd way to fit it in, but it works. And I always just try to keep mods at least somewhat where it makes sense in the world. So like whenever I play the Elder Scrolls games, I don't go for like all the anime stuff. But don't get me wrong, I like anime. I try to make things fit in the world. I mean, what's the point of building a beautiful, well-stylized world if you break it with modding, you know? Alright, there's two more down here. And I'm rambling quite a bit more than usual. I forgot about these two. This is gonna be fun. Stay. These are gonna be the two that it's gonna take me the longest to get out of here, I think. Or I'm being an idiot and I'm hitting them too high so they're flying off. Which is also possible. Actually, let's get this one out of here first. Because the right click only affects the ball. if I click it right now, you'll hear it move in the chamber next door. And you'll actually see the distance meter change in the lower left-hand corner. So, I'm having to just kick these things. I can't use the gravity gun effect on this gun. That's one down. Let's go get the other one so we can move on. Assuming we could get it out of here fairly easily. There we go. Well, when your only tool is a hammer, every problem starts to look a lot like a nail. There we go. Let's see if I actually hit it. Come on. Hit the button. Hit the button. So far, so good. It hasn't been terrible. But at the same time, things are going to get fun, I feel. And I'm not sure if I trust an ancient elevator, let alone one that's holding a mystical, godlike ball above me. I have to admit, whoever built this place was very convenient with all their buttons. So let's move on. Whoa, okay. Mental note, fire burns. Who would have expected that one, right? There we go, end of level. Only found 1 of 4 secrets though. I wonder where the other 3 were hidden. I'm not going to go terribly out of the way to try to find them though. And that was actually the cutoff of where I played to. I didn't want to get too far, but because I think part of the fun of watching me play a puzzler is, well, me struggling on the puzzles, and that is a ziggurat, right? I think that's a ziggurat. Either way, I don't think it should be underground like this. You know, be quiet, you. I'm just going to take my ball and go.
The way ahead is shut, entombed forever by the people of the Tollan Banner. He who attempts to break the seal will make a wasteland of his home and those of his brothers.
Well, alright then. It sounds like we shouldn't go in. So, it was a fun game. Short, but good. Alright, fine. We'll break the seal of ancient evil and doom all mankind, or whatever the hell this is going to do. I have a feeling this is a very, very bad idea, though. I mean, just the whole warning thing, you know? But do video game characters ever listen to good ideas? No. Don't go too far ahead now. What is this place? Whatever it is, they invented the LEDs, it appears. Or at least some sort of mood lighting. Okay. Guess push the ball in. I'm not sure if we're able to swim. I guess now's a good time to find out. in there. Oh great, it's too big. Alright, let's resurface just in case there's air. I don't see any air gauge, but you never know. Go under. And back up. And alright, thankfully there's a person button here and not a ball button. Okay, that sounded like it opened up something in the other room. I think. Oh, there we go. I'll remove the little obstruction at the entrance of that tunnel. What is over? Oh, that's where we need to throw the ball. Oh, great. I just had to trigger the ancient water death trap. Okay, it looks like there's a surface over here. I'm guessing that's it. Just the air pocket to be able to solve... Oh. What is over here? Ah, here's the button. And it looks like somebody was here at some point. Hopefully a very long time ago, but I don't see any rust on these weapons. And looks like the way's clear. Checkpoint. Don't like the sound of that. And we may want to be calling it here, actually. Continuing on in the next episode. So yeah, we'll be calling things here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time with more ball action.